The alarm buzzed at 7 a.m., but Xavier didn't move. He lay still, staring at the cracked ceiling of his small room, wondering if there was even a point in getting up. He had graduated months ago, sent out dozens of job applications, and collected nothing but rejection letters. Scrolling through his phone, he saw pictures of his classmates' new cars, new offices, celebrations. His chest tightened. Why not me? Maybe I'm just not meant for success. The words slipped out of his mouth in a whisper. His mother, Naira, standing by the door, overheard him. She walked in and placed her hand gently on his shoulder. Xavier, she said softly, success isn't something you stumble into. It's a choice you make every single day. The question is, will you choose it today? Her words lingered in his mind long after she left the room. The next morning, Xavier did something unusual. He didn't scroll through his phone. Instead, he pulled out a notebook and wrote, "What can I do today that will bring me closer to success?" The answer wasn't grand. It was simple. Write one careful job application. Not copy-paste like before, but truly put effort into it. He spent hours refining his resume, tailoring it, and finally, he hit send. It was a small action, but for the first time in months, Xavier felt in control. That night, he repeated the exercise. Another step, another choice, and slowly, day by day, the little things began to change, not his circumstances yet, but his mindset. But success never comes without resistance. A week later, he received a rejection for the very job he had poured his heart into. The email was cold and short. "We regret to inform you." His chest sank. The old voice returned. "See? You're wasting your time." He almost gave in, almost shut his laptop, and decided to stop trying. But then, Naira's words flashed again. Success is a daily choice. That night, instead of sulking, he chose differently. He studied how to improve resumes, watched videos, took notes, and adjusted his approach. Rejection would not end him. It would teach him. A month later, while sipping tea in the courtyard, Xavier met Sir Ryan, his father's old friend. A self-made businessman with silver hair and sharp eyes, Ryan had known struggle himself. "I've been watching you," Ryan said. "You're frustrated, but I also see you trying every day. That's rare. Come work with me. I won't pay much, but you'll learn what no book can teach." It wasn't the dream job, but it was a door. Xavier chose to walk through it. The first few weeks at Ryan's small company were brutal. Xavier did everything from filing papers to making tea runs. His friends teased him, "All that education, and you're just an office boy?" But every morning, Xavier reminded himself, success is a choice. He showed up on time, took notes, asked questions, and stayed late to learn. Slowly, Ryan noticed his hunger. Small tasks turned into bigger responsibilities. Xavier handled clients, organized projects, and built trust. One evening, after a long day, Xavier sat by his desk. He looked back at the boy he had been just months ago, hopeless, ready to quit. Now, he wasn't successful in the eyes of the world, but he was moving, growing. He wrote his notebook. Success isn't a destination. It's the choice to keep moving forward. 2 years passed. Xavier grew from an intern into a key figure in Ryan's business. He had made mistakes, yes, but each mistake became a lesson because he chose not to quit. One morning, Ryan called him into the office. "Xavier," he said, "I'm retiring soon. I want you to take charge of this business. You've earned it." Xavier felt his throat tighten. The boy who once doubted his worth was now trusted with leadership. Not long after, a young intern named Elian joined Xavier's team. Bright, but nervous. The boy struggled to deliver a presentation and failed badly. Afterward, he came to Xavier with tears in his eyes. "Sir, maybe I'm not meant for this. Maybe success isn't for me." Xavier smiled faintly, hearing an echo of his own past. He placed a hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "Listen, success isn't about being meant for it. Success is about choosing it every single day. The only question is, will you choose it today?" Elian's eyes lit up with a flicker of hope, just as Xavier's had years ago. Now, Xavier knew the truth. Success had never been about luck or fate. It had never been about overnight achievements. It had always been about the daily choice to show up, to try again, to take the next step, no matter how small. And that's the story we often forget. We wait for the big moment, the perfect opportunity, the miracle that changes everything. But the miracle is hidden in the small daily decisions we make the choice to learn, to persist, to keep going even when no one is watching. Xavier's journey teaches us all something powerful. That job application you're avoiding, that workout you're skipping, that dream you keep postponing, each is a chance to choose success. And success is not built in one grand decision. It's built in thousands of small ones. So, if you're reading this and wondering when your life will change, let this story remind you, your life changes the moment you choose differently. Not tomorrow, not next week, today, because success is not someday. Success is not meant for others. Success is not waiting in the future. Success is a daily choice. Make it today, and keep making it every single day. For thumbnails or quick introductions,